Have you ever wondered why your closet is bursting with clothes, your kitchen is stuffed with gadgets, yet your bank account feels emptier every month? Here's the crazy thing. Studies show the average American household has over 300,000 items, but nearly half of those are never used. What if I told you that letting go of some of that clutter could actually save you thousands of dollars a year and even make you happier? Stick around because there's one powerful minimalist trick I'll share later that can instantly change the way you spend money. And most people never even think of it. Number one, why less really is more. Most people think saving money means working more or cutting out everything fun. But minimalism flips that idea on its head. It's about being intentional, only keeping and buying what truly adds value to your life. For example, instead of owning 5 pairs of sneakers you barely wear, you invest in one high-quality pair that lasts years. A friend of mine downsized her wardrobe to just 30 pieces. Not only did she save hundreds by not chasing every trend, but she also felt less stressed choosing what to wear each morning. Less clutter equals more money, time, and peace of mind. Number two, how minimalism slashes your monthly bills. Here's where minimalism really pays off. Your monthly expenses. Do you really need that huge cable package when you only watch one channel? What about that storage unit costing you $100 a month just to keep stuff you forgot about? One couple I know canceled their storage unit, sold most of the stuff inside, and made $600 cash plus saved $1,200 a year. Start small. Cut subscriptions you don't use. Switch to a smaller apartment if you don't need the space. Even lowering your utility bills by keeping fewer gadgets plugged in can save you hundreds. Number three, the 30-day rule that saves you from regret. Here's a secret that many minimalists swear by. Before buying anything non-essential, wait 30 days. If after a month you still want it, and it fits your budget, go ahead. But most of the time, that impulse fades. My brother once wanted a $700 gaming chair. He waited 30 days, and by the end of the month, he didn't even care anymore. And kept the money. This one habit alone can stop you from throwing away thousands on things you don't really need. Number four, why quality beats quantity every time. Buying cheap things might seem like saving money, but it often costs more. In the long run, think about it. If you buy a $20 pair of shoes that wears out in 3 months, and you have to keep replacing them, you're spending more than buying one sturdy $80 pair that lasts for years. This applies to everything. Furniture, clothes, even electronics. A minimalist approach means choosing fewer, better things. It might feel strange at first, but you'll see the savings over time. Number five, declutter and cash in. Did you know the average American household has over $5,000 worth of unused stuff sitting around? You can turn clutter into cash right now. Go through your closet, your garage, your attic. Sell what you don't use on apps like Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, or eBay. One family I spoke with made over $3,000 just by selling old baby gear and unused exercise equipment. And the best part, they didn't even miss any of it. Number six, time is money. And minimalism gives you both. One thing people don't realize is how much time their stuff steals from them. More clothes means more laundry. More gadgets means more maintenance. More toys means more cleaning. But when you simplify, you free up hours every week. Hours you can use to work a side hustle, cook at home instead of eating out, or just relax and recharge. A minimalist friend of mine started spending her free time cooking instead of grabbing takeout and saved over $200 a month just on food. Number seven, why experiences beat things. Research shows people get more lasting happiness from experiences than possessions. That's why minimalists tend to spend less on stuff and more on memories. Instead of buying yet another pair of jeans, use that money to take your kids to a park, try a new restaurant, or learn a new skill. One guy I know stopped buying random gadgets and instead budgeted for a weekend camping trip every month. It cost him less and made him far happier than filling his house with stuff. Number eight, the one question that changes everything. Here's the trick I promised earlier. The one question that can transform the way you spend. Before you buy something, ask, will this make my life better or just busier? That simple pause can stop you from filling your home and draining your wallet with things you don't actually need. For example, do you really need that new coffee machine when your old one works just fine? Or would you rather use that money for something meaningful? This question helps you stay focused on what really matters. Number 9. The snowball effect of minimalism. The beauty of a minimalist lifestyle is how it builds on itself. Once you clear out your space and your mind, you start making smarter financial choices in other areas. You might find yourself negotiating bills, building a savings fund, or even investing the money you've saved. One woman I coached started with decluttering her closet. Within a year, she paid off $5,000 in debt, all because minimalism helped her spend more intentionally. Number 10. Why minimalism makes you happier. We often think more stuff equals more happiness, but the truth is the opposite. Clutter causes stress, debt causes anxiety, and chasing the next big thing never really satisfies. Minimalism helps you focus on what truly matters: people, experiences, peace of mind. And when you're happier, you're more likely to make smarter financial decisions. One dad told me he was finally able to enjoy playing with his kids in their smaller, simpler home, without worrying about paying for things he didn't really need. Number 11. Meal planning the minimalist way. Food is one of the biggest hidden money drains in most homes. A minimalist approach to your meals can save you hundreds every month. Instead of stocking your fridge with dozens of ingredients that go bad before you use them, pick a handful of versatile meals you love and rotate them. One family I worked with cut their grocery bill by $250 a month just by planning simple, repeatable meals and cutting back on takeout. For example, oatmeal for breakfast, a few go-to dinners like stir-fry or tacos, and plenty of leftovers. Less choice actually makes cooking easier and more affordable. Number 12. Rethinking gifts and holidays. Here's something people rarely talk about: how much we spend on stuff for other people, even when they don't really need or want it. Minimalists approach holidays differently. Instead of buying dozens of gifts that end up in a closet, they focus on meaningful experiences or small, thoughtful presents. For example, a homemade dinner, a handwritten letter, or even offering to babysit for a friend. Not only does this save money, but it makes the gesture feel more personal. One couple cut their holiday spending in half, and their family still felt just as loved. Number 13. How minimalism helps you avoid lifestyle creep. Have you ever gotten a raise, only to find you're still living paycheck to paycheck? That's lifestyle creep. As you earn more, you spend more. Minimalism protects you from that trap by keeping your needs simple and your spending intentional. One of my clients got a $10,000 raise last year, but chose to keep living like she earned the same amount. She used the extra money to build an emergency fund and start investing. Minimalism helps you build wealth instead of just collecting more stuff. Number 14. Transportation made simple. Cars are one of the biggest expenses in American life, but minimalists think differently about transportation. Do you really need a brand new SUV when a reliable used car would do the job? Could you bike, walk, or use public transportation for short trips? One young man I coached sold his expensive car, bought a used sedan outright, and saved himself $400 a month in payments and insurance. Not only that, he started biking more and felt healthier, too. Simpler choices lead to bigger savings. Number 15. Creating a calm, affordable home. You don't need a huge house or endless decor to feel at home. Minimalists often find that smaller spaces are more cozy, easier to maintain, and much cheaper. Instead of filling every wall with art or every shelf with knickknacks, pick a few pieces that you really love. One family downsized from a 4-bedroom house to a 2-bedroom apartment and saved over $800 a month. And they actually said they felt closer as a family because they spent more time together. Number 16. Breaking the comparison trap. One of the best ways minimalism saves you money is by helping you stop comparing yourself to others. You don't need the latest phone just because your coworker got it. You don't need a designer bag just because your neighbor is showing one off. When you focus on what truly matters to you, you stop trying to impress other people, and that can save you thousands of dollars and countless headaches. One young woman I coached stopped following influencers who made her feel like she needed more. She said it was the most freeing thing she'd ever done. So here's my question for you. If you could change just one thing about your life right now to save money and feel freer, what would it be? Drop your answer in the comments. I can't wait to see what you decide to let go of first.